They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
Bogey, I want to say thank you. All right, I want to say thank you for lighting a fire under our boys' glutes, right? You almost did it, too. You really almost did it. You were so close, and then you did some stupid shit like this. What are you doing putting 3 fingers up to your dome, son? What are you doing? Disrespecting the King of New York's one thing. I get it, right? You're hitting shots, you feel untouchable. Keon's pissed, obviously, but doing it in front of royalty, that's where you slipped up. And then to act like you didn't do anything wrong. Oh, blasphemy. Isn't that just rich? LeBron pointing up, asking, what was that? Oh, what was that you just did? That's my boy. You are not Melo's favorite color yellow, and you never will be. Take that number off, son, and stop putting 3 fingers up to your dome. You deserve a good humbling. Get in there, baby. Let's turn up. It's too little.
Too little.
Way too little.
Let's go. And I'm proud
Wait,
to
let me get his
be
name. Let me get his name to
American.
give him his love, yo. What is this? Who's Next Sports on TikTok? Salute to him. He's hilarious.
And listen, man, if you haven't seen it, it gets better because they play song after, and he going hard rapping with it while still cooking. We just can't play it because it's on YouTube.
I can't play that.
It gets better and better. Yeah, that was one of the funniest clips. Oh, yeah.
That had me in tears, man, because that game had my heart racing, bro.
I'm mad I didn't get to see it live.
America.
Oh, you didn't see none of it?
I had to work. You feel me? So
I had to work too.
I
caught. See, you caught a better point than me. I caught like the fourth quarter. I come in the house and when I'm driving home, I see we was down 17 at one point. I was like, yo, what's happening to the Serbia? They don't got none of us on there.
Yeah.
None of us is on that squad.
I was out.
That doesn't make sense in my. It's not computing.
Joker and Bogdanovich, one of them, because it's like 3 or 4 of them in the NBA with a similar. No disrespect, he played for the Hawks.
Yeah,
he was getting money.
He thought he was on it, yo.
He was getting.
He hit the mellow.
I told you, he almost put this out again. I was sitting there like it was going to the 4th. We was down 11. I'm like, yo, are we really about to go out before the gold medal game?
That would have been nasty.
Yeah. But I still was like, we have so much firepower. They just need to get on a run, yo. I still didn't feel like, I felt like it's possible it was going out, but I was like, yo, if they get on a run and it's at least 5 minutes left, Serbia might be cooked, yo.
Once they cut it to single digits, I was looking, yo. Once they cut it to single digits, I was like, all right, here we go.
I felt that right, yo.
Here we go.
They had to turn that Ultra Instinct on, yo.
I think it was still like 8-9 minutes left or something, 6-7 minutes left or something. I was like, all right.
Quick, yo.
Yeah, they was down 13, bro. I think it was 13 at some point in the 4th. I was like, all we need is a few. Yo, Steph.
Shout out Steph, bro.
I think he hit 8 threes. Or something like that, right?
The boy is
he was looking like
incredible.
He was
I think
like
he was 1 point
Steph.
away from Melo's point record.
Yeah, he was mad close.
Game point record, which is 37. He had 36, I think.
Bron had a triple-double with it.
Yo, Bron was looking ridiculous.
KD was hitting some
40,
clutch
yo.
buckets.
Yo,
nah, he's looking crazy.
The internet names they was coming up
Captain
for
America,
LeBron, yo. Lay Captain America.
Captain America,
yo, that's
yo.
mad funny.
Damn it.
That flag picture is going down in history, yo.
Oh, man.
With the whole, literally all of America
When we
was on his
win?
back, yo. That shit was on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was amazing.
And then at the
Shout
end
out
of
LeBron, yo.
at the end of that video I just played at the top of this, when they tell Wemby to lace him up, Wemby. Yo.
Yeah, lace him up, Wemby.
And again, we recording this on the day of the game.
I wish we was recording after.
Y'all may be killing us in the comments if we got that silver, but I don't think that's happening. That's not happening.
We played the only team I was scared of, yo.
That was the toughest test.
Joker, they played them like 3 times within like a short period of time and beat them. I'm like, they not about to blow them out a third straight time, yo.
No.
They not about to do it, yo.
Joker wasn't having it.
And they was hitting every 3 in
Bogey
the book
was going
in the
crazy.
first half.
Bogey was going
every
wild.
3. They didn't make a 3 in the 4th quarter, though. They locked up on defense. You
get tired. After a while, yo, at some point, you're going to get winded. And these boys is different,
The hardest joint to me, though, move-wise, was LeBron was in GOAT mode. He came down on the fast break. He jumped. Yo, he started his layup from like 1 step inside the 3-point line. It was well beyond the free throw line. He got to like the basket with 2 steps. He acted like he was doing a Euro pass and then went up with the
crazy.
I said, the game is over.
Crazy late was wild.
I like it.
That's when I knew it was over right there. Too,
At 40, LeBron is the GOAT,
KD
yo.
hit a crazy shot at the
gotta
end.
just admit it, yo. LeBron
The crazy
is the GOAT.
mid
Nobody can play
range.
this long.
KD's mid range game
was
is
crazy. He hit
ridiculous.
one of the buckets where he yeet step back.
Oh,
hit the
he
drink.
called him off. He was like, "Yo, no, clear that. I got to fry."
My nigga,
it was only
he went
one,
back to PG
two.
County real quick. He
Oh
flashed
my
back.
God, yo.
He did.
Oh, there's something in the water. It's just something in the water
monster,
out there.
You know what I loved about this game? Because we needed, it's beautiful not to blow everybody out. We needed one exciting
Tough
game
test.
like this. What's so beautiful about it is because it gave the opportunity for the true big 3 of the era to showcase what it mean, like their greatness in one game.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Let's see what it looks like.
That's the big three
Let's
of
see
that
what it
era.
look like when
That's
you
tough.
LeBron,
when you're
KD,
back
and
against
Steph.
the wall.
Yeah.
I want to see what that look like.
That's tough.
They played like the best players of that era that day, and that's exactly what they needed. And
Did-
Joker was
That's
a
tough.
problem. Joel Embiid stepped up.
He did.
He was looking shaky for a second, but he definitely stepped
You
up.
could tell
when we
the
needed him.
stamina got to him in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter. He was definitely winded because
Yeah,
them
yeah,
rebounds, yo, he was missing a few of them rebounds in that fourth. That was wild.
But
But
I
I
kept-
know his comeback in the third. My dad was telling me about was some, or maybe early fourth or something.
It was
like
he
that.
had a little bit in the third, then he kind of disappeared a little bit. In the fourth, though, the defense and some of the buckets.
He was making
plus.
shots. Yeah, that was the thing.
The reason he wasn't getting some of them rebounds though, because one of my other group chats was talking about it. I was like, dog, Team USA started leaking out on
True.
shots. They left him down there with like 4 Serbians.
True.
Yo, like you got it. I don't care how big and strong he is, yo. You got to get
Ball
at least
take the
2
right
other
bounce.
people down. Yeah,
the ball
that's
was
all
definitely
it was.
the
Yeah.
percentage. It's a percentage game at that point. They just got more down there than we did.
The only thing I got left to say about that is I just loved, because I didn't realize it was him. Bogey was crying at the end of the game. He put his shirt over and said he was so distraught.
That's
I was like,
humbling, man. Now you got 4 years to think about that. You got to stew and think about that, bro.
A
Now,
lot-
I think they're gonna win the bronze. I think
They
they're
won
gonna
it
win
already.
Oh, they won it.
It was this morning. If I'm
Oh,
not
no,
mistaken.
I
Yeah,
didn't
they
see
beat
it.
Germany.
Damn, I wish I
that's the
would've
game
saw
I
it.
really wanted to see, because I thought that was going to be the best game.
I did want to see
of
that.
the last 2 games. I'm gonna rewatch it though. I'm gonna skim
Yeah, I
through
gotta
and
check that
watch
out.
it when I got some downtime. Like,
But salute to them. I'm happy they at least
Salute.
got a medal for their team and everything.
they
but-
played that. Yo, listen, them countries. Some people don't realize, even the dudes that be in the NBA, winning that gold, especially if it's against America or beating America to get them out in the Olympics, be bigger than the NBA Finals for a lot of them.
Facts.
I've heard some of them say
Yeah,
it.
it makes sense though.
It
like-
makes because they don't play in our league.
Yeah, it makes
No,
sense.
but I'm even talking about some of the NBA players.
True.
I've heard them.
I can
Especially
see
the
that.
dudes that's not. You
But
know
you
it's
can see the
everything for dudes
love,
not in the
like
NBA.
specifically at just deducing it to because we talking about them now, but just looking at how Joker acts, even when he won the championship. You see, now he wanted
Yeah.
to go home.
He said,
Except for the parade,
he
he
said
did
that
light
to
up a
the
little
parade.
bit.
He was
lit
like,
up.
nah, this kind of lit.
He lit up once he was there, but ultimately, if he had the
at
choice,
first, yeah.
he'd have
He
got on
would've
a plane
dodged out of there.
that night. He would have been gone
I
back to
don't
Serbia.
think he understood how they get down when you
Yeah.
win a championship in the States.
He had to
didn't
see
know.
what
He
it was
didn't
like.
know.
He had to
know.
see what it was like.
He didn't know.
He was waiting for his horses.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But did y'all? I don't want to be messy real quick with it. This still.
Introduce the episode. Let's
Oh,
Oh yeah, we got
yeah, we was going
episode
crazy.
I ain't
320
wanna miss the flow.
Coach Class Pod. Continue rating and subscribing, man. We appreciate y'all. We
Yeah,
see the
hit the
engagement.
comments.
Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. And comment, man. We love it, yo.
Yeah, tell a friend and tell a friend. But
Tell 2 more friends.
I don't want to be messy with it because I'm not a hooping guy. I was never nice. But I do have to ask the question: did you ever ask yourself, "Yo, where's Jason Tatum"?
No, he's not playing.
No, I'm saying at any point in that game when we was down, did you ever ask yourself like, "Yo, where's Jason Tatum at?" Yo, why
I
ain't
thought
put
about
Jason-
it, but I didn't feel like I needed him in the
That's
game.
what I was saying. It was so
respectfully, yo.
weird, yo. That's so weird to me. Like
Nah,
I
it's
like
still great
Jason.
guys.
I,
That's
you
a
know,
all team.
I
of
feel
all
like he
great
might have
guys.
been able to come in there and something. You don't think
He
so?
could shake off. He could shake off.
You know what? In the first half, they might not have gotten to that type of start in the first half.
True.
If
It
he
could-
was out there.
They wasn't expecting to be
They
down.
didn't need him in
like
the
that.
fourth, though. You have to have KD, Bron.
Yeah, they wasn't
all that.
expecting to be down like that. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think.
yeah.
That was the truth. Like I think he would have been in there on that.
Yeah,
It
he
was a
coulda
lot
shook
of.
off.
It was a little narrative I was seeing online about it. With him on that. I hate the way he's still nice. Yo, Jason is
Yeah,
nice.
y'all gotta relax. The
You guys
boy is
relax.
crazy.
Jason
It's
is
crazy.
nice.
The one thing I did
Boy,
think
he's cold.
in real time was it's kind of crazy just seeing shoot. What's the other guard that made
Derek
that
White?
thing? Derek White was out there. He wasn't out there. I was like, yo,
That's nuts.
crazy. The 4th best player on the team got more minutes than everybody else.
Yo, that's
The
nuts.
Celtics,
I think even-
he was getting more minutes than Drew Holiday at one point.
Man, I don't know what happened. Maybe them guys just maybe. I don't know. It's a coaching thing.
It's
you gotta,
about- it's
you
a
gotta respect it. We won, so however they do it, they do it.
It's coaching and it's a mixture
Experience,
of
maybe?
the 2 guys that play the position he plays are better than him.
Yeah, experience.
So he's not the worst player on the team, but it's like you got Bron and KD. Like,
Yeah, you got.
where does he slide in? He just happened to be on with 2 of the greatest players of all time.
Got to go.
Like, that's tough.
That's
It's a
not a
tough
discredit to
position.
him. Honestly,
Yeah.
nobody would start over them.
But he'll be
Yeah.
back in 28. He gonna go ham.
Oh yeah. Unless he's
That's
salty
when he
about
gonna be
it.
the man.
He could get salty.
Nah,
about
that's
it.
when he gonna be the man.
You know what I seen?
Or he could have the Kobe mentality.
He's
and
still
come
mad
back.
young, yo. He gonna be the man.
Dominate
yo.
in 28.
Yeah.
50 on somebody.
Dunking on folks.
Him and
yo.
Ant gonna go ballistic.
What?
Right? Next Olympics.
I'd love
LA's
to
gonna
see
be
it.
crazy. I'm in the building for one of
Yeah.
the games. At
I'd
least
love
one
to
of
see it. And some of these young boys
And
coming up.
it's at home.
You know what's so
Everything gonna be crazy.
the man worship has to calm down though, because I seen like I think it's the dude David Portnoy or whatever, and then it was somebody else.
Hilarious. Yo.
It was somebody else. But anyway, no, they were saying they don't
They named
realize
this man worship.
they don't realize that's what they be doing. Like we all like root for people. Some people might be fans. But like, I get that, but they've been actively rooting. They literally saying they actively rooting against USA because they think it's a conspiracy against the Celtics or what's the name that Tatum's not playing. It's like, so you're gonna root against your country over a guy not playing? It's weird. It's weirdo behavior to me.
It is, yo. You
I'm
still,
like,
you still
yo,
from the USA, yo.
Be upset that your guy not playing, but root for your
They no
country.
longer
and
proud to
team.
be an American,
It's
yo.
longer,
Man,
bro. If it
weird,
doesn't
yo.
benefit them,
There's
yo.
no Jalen Brunson could not. That's my guy right now.
Yeah.
He could not get a. He can get 5 minutes in the Olympics. I'm gonna be hot, but I'm not rooting against Team USA, yo.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, yo. It's weird.
That's why that video in the beginning was needed, man.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
exactly how I felt.
Facts.
That fire was needed to be lit under our boys, and they got it done.
Yeah. How y'all feel about the breakdancing?
Unseasoned chicken.
Yeah. Yeah,
Bro.
man. And I seen somebody because they were roasting it on Twitter. Like the one woman from Australia is getting
Yo.
eviscerated, and I feel bad for her a little bit.
The moves
but
was whack, bruh.
you can't be. I seen somebody trying to like be on. They was under the comments saying like breaking is a community thing. We don't make fun of each other. And like this is the Olympics, bro.
Hey.
This on the world
Hey.
stage, bro.
You want the gold or not?
You want the points or not?
Yeah,
She
you want
looked
the gold or
crazy.
not?
She looked insane up there, bro. What's the qualifiers? I asked this on Twitter, yo. I have to know.
What's
what
the
was the
criteria?
qualifier
Yeah, what's
round
the
look like
criteria,
in
bro?
Australia? Because if she made it as the representation,
Yeah.
what did she go against?
Man,
Nothing,
what's the criteria, yo? I
Whoa.
know some dudes that be shaking off in Baltimore doing like the club
Yo,
dance.
they
were Friday.
I didn't even think about that. But it's breaking, so I don't know what
this
the
is the
point
most
system.
advanced breakdancing we've ever seen.
Who came up with the point system? Who
don't
they?
know.
I need to. And again, I don't know
is
nothing about
these-
breaking either. But who is these?
Yeah, come on, bro.
I put in the other group chat. I was like, yo, they need to call up Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
in LA for the gold, yo.
that's hilarious.
He's winning the gold with ease, yo. And it's gonna put a spotlight on it, yo. You know Cuba gonna take it serious too, yo.
You can't put
You might get him a little lit, yo.
That's gonna be too much for Cuba, yo. That's way too much stimulation
Yo,
for Cuba
you know
right
why?
now.
I want to see him when he's doing a backflip. He running around the stadium when he win the goal. He's going ballistic, yo.
Cuba a wild man,
He's
though, yo.
and he's like, I mean, he's from originally from New York, but he's LA all the way now. Like, bro, he's turning up, yo.
That's
or
hilarious,
we
yo.
mentioned it before the pod.
It could be dangerous if we allow
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. in
Get
there.
Cuba and get Omarion.
Omarion will be out there.
Baby, I want you.
The icebox.
That's
where my
gold and
heart
silver
used to
alone.
be.
That's gold and silver alone. yo.
Said I got this icebox.
Box,
He
Mr.
straight
LA.
shake off on the mugs.
Yo, imagine we got to market. He said he win. He said I did it for little Saint.
Yo,
Yo,
he
it's
go
over.
crazy. Him and Chris
Doing it for Lil
Brown,
Saint is
yo.
over, yo.
No, it gotta be Omarion and Chris
I don't know if they
Brown,
allow
yo.
one person in
both
the
could do
nation
it,
or
yo.
not.
No, it was two. It was because it was a random. It was.
I was about to say, is it a
African
team
American.
one?
Nah, because we could sweep
They're like,
that.
yeah,
joint, yo.
sweep,
We could
easy.
sweep that joint easy.
Chris Brown and Omarion
Come on,
pull
yo.
up to the Olympics.
Listen, man.
It's about star power.
and it's in LA.
The Paul brother talking about he trying to get in boxing, so I don't see nothing wrong with this plan that y'all talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
yo.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
Get
it.
the
yo.
best of the
Yeah.
best.
Have
Get the
Snoop
best of
Dogg-
the best to represent our
Snoop Dogg
nation.
commentating and bring the hip hop. Like it's hip hop culture.
Yeah.
They even broke down how it's hip hop culture, so they gave it the proper. It's not like they try to just act like, oh, it's just some glow. Like they was like, yeah, it's from hip hop, this, that, from America, that, blah, blah, blah. I said, bring Fat Joe in, because you know Fat Joe do all that talking and what's the name? He'll promote it,
Yeah.
pay him some bread. Bring Fat Joe in. He's from the Bronx. Have Fat Joe and Snoop Dogg commentating to get
Yeah.
the respect.
Crazy.
Get those other guys from commentating it.
Get 'em outta
outta
there.
here.
Get 'em outta
Bring them
there.
two in. It's gonna get viewers, yo. I'm telling you, yo. LA,
Give 'em away.
holla at us for the ideas.
Yeah, man, we'll help y'all
We
out.
had y'all
bro.
make mad bread.
That'll
off
be the
of this,
biggest
yo.
Olympics of all time,
Y'all can't be hating on
It's-
the French host like that, yo. The
Nah,
French
bro.
host trying, yo.
bro. You not from here, yo. Breakdancing and all that came from here, yo. Let us run that, bro.
The Frenchmen, yo.
No,
so
stop,
funny,
yo.
I mean-
Not in this sport, yo. Y'all get to run y'all sports, yo. Like, no, that's our sport, yo.
Talk soccer.
Yeah,
yo.
y'all
Come
dominate
on, yo.
that. Handball, they cold in handball too.
Even
Volleyball, they was
Solid
solid.
was in the final today. Yo, they
Volleyball, solid, yo. They got a
Yeah.
good solid volleyball
they do?
squad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They be
Who
all
else?
right.
Oh, they in
I
the
like
basketball
volleyball.
joint on both sides.
Oh, yeah, both sides.
Men's and women's.
That is the next nation behind us, though. They keep putting mad people
Basketball,
in
yeah.
the NBA.
I agree.
France
I
is
agree.
gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
they're gonna be a problem.
Nah,
Yeah.
France got a lot of athletes because I think
Wemby
the women.
gonna have
I
his-
think the women won the gold in the handball.
Yo, Wemby gonna have his because he's still what is he 20 or something
Might
like
be-
that?
might be 20.
21 or something.
Nah, he ain't 21.
20 at
I
the
think
max.
France women,
Man.
the women's France handball team won the gold this morning.
Oh, I know they
believe
was
so.
in it, but they was down. I didn't see if they won.
think they-
did. They win?
I don't know. They might have won.
But
It.
anyway,
If
yeah,
not,
they
they
was
Hit
either
us
got
in the
gold or
comments.
silver.
Let us know.
They either got gold or silver, but they was they had some a girl. It was a woman on there that was like 40 years old, and they said she been in mad handball Olympics, got the most handball goals out of any handball player.
It ain't about
like she a
all about
monster,
the
yo.
physical. She probably just mentally locked all the way in at this
Bro,
point.
that's
yo.
a sport where if you crafty, you really don't have to be that physical. You just gotta be in shape.
You gotta be
yo.
healthy.
Yeah, be in shape.
Right now, she like the
Yeah, man.
the Denzel Equalizer version of that.
Yeah,
joint, yo. It's
she
about
was out
timing
there
and
cooking.
precision, yo.
And they said she like one of the most aggressive players because one of the girls like ran her over. She got up like Ray Lewis, yo. Aggressive, yo. Like she was about to slam somebody. So I respect
She
it.
just pressed the time on her watch, yo, and got to business,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, no, and then the track and field was going wild too this week. US was
There's
trying
so
to do their
much to
thing.
talk
Y'all gotta go in on the track because I didn't get to see a lot of it. So I want
me
to
Yeah, I
see
watched it.
Can I start
I'll let
off
Zay
real
handle
quick?
this because it's his expertise.
Because I want to
Sure.
make sure I get the proper person involved right now who should get. They all should get love. I'm not one of these people that, but I want to make sure the highlight person, Sydney McLaughlin Laverne.
Yeah, I have
Monster.
her.
Monster.
Shattered that record.
She's the best in track and field,
Monster.
period, yo.
She been shaking off for years
No.
though.
Yes. Listen, she's broke the world record 6 times. I don't think people understand how ridiculous
That is nuts.
To break it once is one
That's
thing.
nuts.
6 times. She's just running against herself.
The photo of her literally running out
and
there by herself.
Nobody was in the frame from the top, yo. The way they cut it.
That's hard.
For like
That's gotta be on a
meters,
t-shirt.
Like 10, 20,
I
like
want
15
that
I
on
want
the
that
shirt.
shirt. Yeah, I
It
want
was mad things
I
from
copy.
this Olympics I want on a shirt.
Yeah, it was
But
great.
you done with Sydney or
No,
you
no,
keep,
let me
keep
just-
going because I got
I
another
just
one
wanna
that I
run it
want on the
down.
shirt. My
Real
God.
quick, I'm gonna do it fast. Sydney was 17 in her first Olympics. If I'm not mistaken, she made the finals, which is impressed at 17 is already crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So we knew, the time was coming.
Yeah.
Last Olympics, she broke the record like 2 or 3 times that same year. And what she keeps doing is she's breaking which is amazing, is she's breaking the world record on the biggest stage every time now. Every championship recently, she breaks the world record. So when it really matters, she's really out there. She's timed everything, her training and all of that.
Yeah.
And is at her absolute best.
She's pushing it.
At that time, she beat Femke Bol, who was supposed to be she's the one that's only kind of somewhat in there. But actually, salute real quick to Anna Cockrell. If anybody's been watching and know, she got second over
Yeah, I saw
Femke.
it. I saw
Like,
it.
salute to her. I thought she was going to get on the podium, but to get second, I think Sydney broke Femke down, man. I realized when Femke couldn't, if you watch track and field on that 8th hurdle, when she got over it and Femke was like, oh man, she's spreading it. I think she just, and Anna was so locked in and ran her personal best. Salute to her for stepping up. So 1-2 for the
pressure.
US. It was supposed to be the other 2, but it wound up being 1-2 US. So big salute on that, man. You can take it somewhere. There's so much
Yo,
with track. It
the
was
one
crazy.
the other shirt that I need is I need my man. It might have been on the back portion of that. What was it? The 400 meter.
Oh, my man.
My man Quincy Hall. Yo, I need that
let's go.
shirt, yo.
That's one of the best races I've ever
Quincy
seen.
Hall had the golds in his mouth, bro.
Yes, yo.
With the gold chains
Goals
on.
with the yes.
Yo, the way me and my lady was watching this race, like, it's no way he winning this, yo. Because he did not look like he was going to win that race, but somehow, yo,
So-
the gear he kicked into, yo.
What did he run?
It's the definite.
400 meter.
Ooh, that's a hard run.
Yeah,
Yo.
he ran a 43.4. That's like the 5th fastest time. in
I
history.
respect track.
It was
yo.
crazy.
It's
Bro,
super hard to run.
The
400
comeback win was
I've never seen
nuts,
that.
meters. 80 is
bro.
crazy too.
I never seen anything like that. Oh, I was wilding on the. There's no way I thought he was gonna get 4th at best.
It's the
At
definition of-
where he was at.
That dog.
Yeah, he clearly
the definition of
clearly
that
had
dog.
it in him, bro. And it's a picture of him clearly just running with everything he
Gritting the
got.
teeth, goals out.
there. I need that picture. Yo.
Yeah,
I need that
that's
on the
tough.
shirt. Yo. That
That's
was
tough.
hard.
It was mad
That's
hard.
tough.
And my race was the 400. And I was talking because I'm tapped in with like track and field and like
Yeah,
high level.
that's why I wanted
and
you
I'm
to
in
read
like
this.
I'm in forums with like Olympians and all that. Like everybody was talking about like a lot of us is like, dog, we thought at like 280 to 300 meters, some of us thought he was gonna pull up. He looked like he was about to pull up he looked out of it.
Yeah.
He just tapped into something. That
I don't
was
know what
God,
gear
yo.
he
He
hit,
tapped
yo.
into something different, yo.
I don't know what
was
gear he
there.
hit, bro. He hit a different
Oh boy,
gear.
was Matthew. He thought from the UK.
He thought he had it.
thought he had
You could
it.
see it. It was
thought
like,
he
yo,
had
where's
it.
he coming from?
And he ran an amazing time too, but yo, that was. I said it before. I watched a lot of 400s. I watched some incredible comebacks in 4x4s and all of that.
Yeah.
And y'all know I watched. I think I put it out there. I watched between like 2,000
Yeah, I
and
saw you
3,000
put that out
races
there.
in
That's
person
wild.
every year.
But that
that's
makes
not even
sense,
including
'cause you be
TV.
at the meets.
That's in person.
So that makes
That's
sense.
tough.
For like this has been like take away the year I ran and everything. Just that it's been over a decade at doing that. I've never seen a race like that with a 400 where somebody looked like they complete. I ran it. When you look like that and you feel like that, it's over.
Yeah,
I know what the last 80 meters of a 400
His
is.
arms was flailing
Like,
a little bit, legs looking crazy.
Form
The
had
form
broke
was out the window.
Out the window.
There was no
hard.
form, yo. He just went straight
Super
raw,
pussy
like,
hard,
oh, I'm
yo.
trying to win, yo.
Nah, the 4 is crazy.
And to
yo.
run
the
one
4
of
and
the
the 8
best
is
times
nuts.
ever. It was incredible, yo.
Salute to him, man. Quincy.
I
Hall,
got a
bro. That's
picture. I'm
hard.
gonna let y'all rock. I got a picture.
Which one?
Sha'Carri
Yeah.
looking in
She
the
had,
rain.
like-
Yo, they gotta
She
make,
had, like,
they
two
gotta
of
make
them,
the
yo.
movie about her, yo.
the rain.
They
The
gotta
4
make
by
the-
100?
Nah,
We talking about the
that's
4
that's one of the
100.
greatest comeback stories, yo. They gotta make the movie.
And they
about
was
her,
in
yo.
like third or fourth when she
Yeah.
got the baton. Because
She
somebody
brought
was
that
like,
back.
no, she wasn't. Blah blah blah. They was like, shut up, because they said they got it. And then I can see from running track, like I was like, no, they were definitely behind.
Yeah, we
somebody.
behind.
I think it was Acho, whatever. But Acho, he had it from the opposite angle. They were clearly in like third, if not fourth. They were behind. She ran them down and had enough time to look over at him. Yo, one of the best shots on the Olympics.
That is the best shot of the Olympics.
my man
That and Quincy
Kendrick
is the
said.
best shot. And
Yeah.
I don't know, that Quincy and McLaughlin.
That's gotta be the 3. yo.
That's the top 3. That
Gotta be.
picture, I don't think you realize.
Maybe
yo,
I didn't see any
nobody's
shots.
in the frame with her. Yo,
I ain't
That's
seen any
crazy.
shots of my man Duplantis that got the record on the the pole vault.
Only reason I'd be upset, but I
I
understand.
know he's not American, but that's
he is though.
Yeah.
he runs for his nation. Though, right?
Because
Quote, unquote.
he got a whole like.
Is he dual citizen or something
blah,
like that?
blah. He wanted to show respect for like his other side, but he's
Listen,
from
man.
here, dog. Like,
Hey,
so
you practice winning it over there,
I be
bro.
taking pride in him too, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a monster.
Oh, we could keep that then. I didn't know he was like a second generation technically.
Yeah.
No, I'm about to
Just to
claim
run
that.
through some things
About to
real
get
quick, so
the
we won't
I'm about to
Atlantis
stick
jersey
my
now.
flag on that. No, I
Salute.
ain't gonna do that. He selected his nation, so.
Yeah, I respect
Gabby
it.
Thomas too, and
Gabby
all them in there.
Thomas
on,
did it,
man.
man. She got it done. She ran away with it. Great ambassador for the sport. Another
Yeah.
person who represents and shows out. I want to sweep through this so much because I
Nah, go
salute to my
crazy.
boy
It's the
Grant.
time.
But yeah, salute to Gabby. She ran away with it. It wasn't close. She represented. She came up third or second?
I remember I asked you.
Second last time.
If the one from I want to say St. Lucia that won the 100-meter joint, I was like, "You think she got a chance?"
said
She was
no.
like, "No, Gabby," and that's all he said. He didn't say 2 words. No, Gabby. I was like, "Damn."
Nah, Gabby. She got that in the time. I already knew it was her. You know when it's somebody.
This was
here,
during
yo.
the semis, yo.
yeah,
This was before
crazy.
she even ran, I think, her semis. He was like, no, it's
Absolutely.
Gabby's year. Then Gabby came up, and I was like, oh, I see what you were saying.
Confidence was
God
there.
damn.
She looked like she was
That's hard.
locked in. So Gabby got it done. Salute to Grant Holloway on the 110 hurdles.
Yeah.
He had a big disappointment for himself in the last Olympics,
Right.
coming in second after looking unbeatable. He wound up losing to Parchman from Jamaica. Salute to yo, because he showed up in that last Olympics. But Grant Holloway got it done. It was a good year for a lot of people who didn't get it done to actually get it done this year because so that's another person. And like I said, Grant Holloway, he's been looking phenomenal for the last 4 years, man. He's one of the best all-around athletes. He could probably run the 400 individual, the 100. He's just a phenomenal athlete. So he finally got it done. I was very happy for him. And Rye Benjamin, man, in the 400-meter hurdles, man, he got it done.
One. That's the
He's
one I
been
missed.
Mr. Silver for years now.
Damn.
Karsten Warholm, salute to him, man. That dude, that white dude from Norway, amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing, but it wasn't his year. He's the only person to run under 46 seconds, which I don't
I think
think we
I
ever
did
thought we
see
was
that
gonna
race
see in our life.
actually. I think I did see that race because you talking about the dude from
I'm
Norway.
jealous. Y'all got
And
to
I
see
like
all this stuff
Carsten
live.
because he's good for the sport, his energy, and he's just a dog. So I got a lot of
Facts.
respect for him. But
He's
I
nice.
needed my man Rod Benjamin to get it done,
Yeah.
and he stepped up and he wound up cooking him at the end. So it was good, and you can see Rod like it's a still shot. Well, Rod's like he just couldn't, but like because he's so used to getting the better of him no matter what happens, and you could just see him like he couldn't
Finally.
believe he was about to finally
That's
lose.
that finally moment.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So salute to all of them, man, because all in the last Olympics they all got like silver.
Yeah.
And it showed a lot of grit and ability to stay focused, locked in, continue working and staying healthy. And they all wound up getting the gold this year for us and taking it home.
Tough.
And Sha'Carri, that's gonna be her Olympic
Greatest
joint.
comeback story,
She should
bro.
be able to watch all of them and say, you know what? If I just lock in, stay focused, boom, boom, boom. It's
All you
in
got to
LA.
do 28. Bring it home at home.
Go crazy
They did
again,
it.
yeah.
I can do it, and it's good for her to get a gold because she's a gold medalist now, and
That's
she wound
tough.
up playing a major role in helping
Absolutely,
get it.
that anchor
Yeah.
leg.
Her and TT Terry.
That's
TT Terry, I think,
tough.
had the fastest split when she went berserk. She went berserk. So salute
Was
to
she first?
Sha'Carri. TT was what, third? maybe?
Third.
I gotta watch the what's the
Okay.
name again.
The
Up on
men's
clock.
though, yo, I just had the men's 400,
4x1.
4x1.
How'd it go? I didn't see it.
We got some.
I've seen them
I
cooking.
think we came in fifth, sixth,
So Noah
fifth or
Lyles.
sixth place.
I seen them cooking Noah
And I
Lyles
want to
on
separate
Twitter.
talk. I'm
But
gonna
it
talk
wasn't
about
his-
him after. I'm gonna talk
yeah.
about him after. But because of his COVID diagnosis, he wasn't going to be able to run. They ran a really good time in the prelim. It was one of the fast times. I think it's. I got to look at it again, but I think it's one of the top 5 fastest times probably ever, or something like that. It was very fast. And instead of just saying, because he's normally the anchor leg, instead of just keeping that order and then putting somebody else at anchor, they decided to switch the order again. The U.S. has too many issues. If you watch track and field over the last 20 years, World Championships and Olympics, the U.S. has an issue, a chronic issue of having trouble getting the stick around, yo. It's weird. It's getting very weird at this point, and it feels like it's a curse damn near at this point.
It felt like it.
I think
Because they was literally talking about it beforehand.
it's crazy.
And it happened.
Like, I didn't even count that as a goal. When I'm going through I'm gonna count that, I'm just like, I gotta wait and see.
Yeah, I
That's how
respect
bad it is. But we should win it with ease at this point.
Yeah.
I think last year
That
was
handoff gets us.
I think it might have been last year was the first year that they, in a while, that they got it all the way around and won. I think that was last year's World Championships. But the Olympics, it's been like 20 something years, 24, something like
Yeah,
it's been a while.
they mentioned it. It was over
Jeez.
20 years. I
Mike,
think.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like people
And it
people
was
just
literally,
don't.
I think,
they
on
just-
that.
they just
Was
get-
it
they
the
just
second
nervous.
exchange? I think it might have
Nah,
been
that
the
is
second
hard
exchange.
though. It is hard.
There was
He
a-
didn't time it right, or the timing was off.
It was
Clearly,
Christian
I don't know which
Coleman
side.
to Kenny Bednarek. They never hand to each other.
Yeah, something was wrong.
It was just weird.
They
I
wasn't
think,
ready.
I think Kenny was ran
Handoffs
too
are
early.
hard though, especially if you sprinting. I only did it in like the 4 and the 8. Like, you feel me? And it's just like, yo, it's still a lot.
It's a big talk in the track community. Something a split, but a lot of people are like, dog, it's the coaches. They doing too much. They doing too much politicking.
Yeah.
Instead of just locking in with, hey, this order worked.
You need to
Let's
make a
just switch
team.
the last person.
Y'all need a team, bro.
Like, you messing
Solid.
up the rhythm of it. It's no need. If it literally worked in the prelims,
Yeah.
just add the other person where Noah would be, and you hope that there's no issue there.
I'm always fascinated by the in-depth analysis that you get from some of the people that are hosting it. So like when they were breaking down, this is for the novice in me. I don't pay attention to this stuff as somebody that's just watching the race for it to end ultimately. But like with Sha'Carri, when she was catching when she was getting the actual baton from her, they pointed out the fact that she kind of starts a little bit on the outside, which I'm assuming is just some kind of natural thing that y'all probably coach, or is that something that she just adapted?
Sometimes it is, hey, this is what everybody should do, or sometimes it's really like I follow Olympian. She used to run, retired Olympian Bianca Knight,
Okay.
and she ran, which is still my favorite relay of all time, and one of my favorite races of all time in the Olympics, when they got the world record for the women's 4x1 at 40.82 seconds, 40.84. It's somewhere around there. Which is absurd.
Flying.
Nobody's ever went under 41 still to this day. Like and that was the 2012 Olympics. It was a while ago, or it might have been. No, it might have been 20. I don't know. It was a while ago. I think it was 2012 in London. But Yeah, they broke that record, and I follow it. She has really good insight. She was like, what I understand, because I used to run it, and I was joking with my man Dave, and I was like, shoot to Dave, I was like, they should put us on the first day. We won't be the fastest, but we're gonna get the stick around. But we used to hand it off. It's about how you feel.
Yeah, I would imagine you have to practice that. It's got to be some kind of rhythm.
Yeah, that's why you can't just throw random people sometimes in there. And also, it's like, don't try to force somebody to stand here or do there, because you pick your own steps, what you're comfortable with, while your speed compare with their speed. That's why you work on it. They might run up too fast because they finished on, like, it's a lot of different things. And it's also how I feel. I may want to be on the inside. I may want to be in the middle. I want to be on the outside because I just run kind of naturally. Why? It's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Or I can't pinch
But that
corners
just
as
comes
hard.
with the practice.
Yeah. Like me, I used to start pop it off.
This
So
is
I was
real
an
track
inside
game right now.
I was an inside person. Like,
it's
I
always
ran
fascinating to me because
turns
I
really
always
well.
thought about. I never thought about that as somebody that's just again a novice just watching the races. I want to see who wins.
I only ran track in
I'm not
ninth
looking
grade
at the
and got
techniques
lapped
that y'all
several
using.
times.
As far as 4x1, I was really good on the turn. That's like Christian Coleman's really good on the turn as far as that. So like it's all about what does this person do best and how do they feel when they go out there. And that's the problem with the men. They always doing some weird stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as
It's unfortunate.
I be wondering, I be like, I be nervous every time they're gonna do it. But as soon as Noah said he's not gonna be racing anymore, I was like, I don't think this is gonna end well.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate I felt like that, but I was like, I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna mess everything up, and ultimately not. But Noah,
Jeez.
he didn't get the 200 done, and people, I predicted it last year. I got posts probably I can pull up. I said, Doug, I didn't think I picked the winners. I thought it was between two guys, Lasili Tobogo or Arian Knight, and I thought was gonna win the 200 this year. And I thought that last year. It wasn't. It didn't take me till this year. I thought last year. I said Noah's gonna be a year older. I don't think he's gonna be able to run any faster than he ran the previous year. He got the American record. He beat Michael Johnson's, and I was just like, them dudes they're gonna be in their early 20s, and they semi close to him now. Tobogo wound up winning 21 years old, and people was like, it's a shocker. I'm watching the rounds. I'm like, this dude is clearly the best. Like, he looks the most comfortable. He's running fast. He's running well. I was like, Noah's not gonna win. I don't think so. And he went out there. He came, and Noah came in third. Yeah. But one of the things was Noah. I'm like, first of all, you knew you had.
Oh, he caught the bronze. I thought he caught the silver.
Oh, Kenny got silver.
Oh,
so
man.
you guys took 2 and 3, but he was doing. I
with the
understand
COVID.
he be kind of hyped before, but he looked extra hyped. Yeah,
With the big
he was.
V.
First of all, if you got that, why you? He basically ran a race before the race.
Damn.
He was jumping around, sprinting around.
I don't understand.
This is the 200. You can't mess around with the 200. You need all your energy. I can understand a real hop up, getting the crowd pumped, but he was like running around the stadium, hopping 50 times.
Trying to
I'm
psych
watching him
himself up.
as he's about to get in the blocks. He's still breathing, kind of heavy a little bit. He's the last competitor
Not before a
introduced.
race.
He's the last competitor introduced. This ain't. We're going to a TV timeout, right? No, once you're called,
This
they
your
get
flu
you in
game,
the
bro.
blocks and you run. You don't have to. He had maybe 60 seconds to recover. I'm like, you literally just ran 100 meters.
He blew his flu game, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I still think he would have
That's
just been
weird.
short, but I'm like, I didn't understand all of that. And then you saying you knew you had the vid.
He blew
Like,
his
what are you
flu game,
doing?
yeah.
Relax, yo.
If you know you got it, you got to chill. You got to act
Yeah.
like how Michael Jordan was in them
Exactly.
them finals or that playoff series when he caught the flu.
Yeah.
You got to have a flu game, bro.
Yeah.
The legend.
You got to come out there with the towel around your neck looking
Yeah.
crazy, wicked, and then go up there and smoke everybody or get a silver at least.
Because even if I had my that and my breathing was off, I'm sorry, this is some visuals I never want, especially on that stage. I don't want them carrying me out in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I would walk to the back or something. I don't want that because it just opens up a lot of nonsense because people are waiting for him to not win.
Yeah, you heard what that other guy said from that other nation.
Oh, yeah.
My man said, I could never be the face of racing.
I'm not African.
I'm not arrogant. Like
Some people
like
were saying
Noah.
he didn't mean
I was like, holy,
bad by it, but-
I don't because
Keep it
they're.
real.
I do believe
I mean,
that
to an
because they
extent.
just.
that's not
I don't
their
know if they
culture.
know inflection. Like they just kind of just be speaking sometimes. I do think he was being a little bit facetious with it, but I don't
No,
think
he
he was
was throwing-
being malice. I don't think he was being like malicious intent. I think he was serious because he sees that as arrogance. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate this, always talking.
And I knew another reason he
And
was
he
going to
keep
win.
winning. Like, how you keep winning? I want to beat him.
If anybody
And he
watched
lost.
the
It was
entire
like, oh.
Olympics, especially like them 200, he never smiled.
Yeah.
He looked so. Tobogo was so locked in.
Listen, bro.
I was like, he's not
they-
losing. And they said
they
his mom
train-
passed.
Oh, that's
I mean, he's
even
not
more.
losing,
That's
yo.
even more.
He's
like,
not
yeah,
losing,
that's even
yo.
more like fuel right there.
He's not losing.
I have no reason to do anything else but win this race, and specifically, I don't like this man a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Allegedly, I want
and,
to just put that on him. He might like him.
but what's so crazy is he set himself up because he had to win both. Noah to get the full respect. But he did win the 100.
Bam.
Gotta give
And
him
it was
credit for that. And it was one of the best 100
5 thousandths
races.
of a second or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's one of the best 100-meter races in it's like I think
It was
down to the
another
hundreds.
comeback race. It was in the
hundreds?
thousands, I think.
Was it the thousands?
It was in the because they both had
Okay.
9.79.
Oh, I did see that.
And then
They
it came
kept
down to
posting
that
the shot.
thousandth
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah.
second.
They kept
yo.
posting the shot
Nuts.
on,
I was
Twitter.
tripping. I thought we lost. I thought we came in second. I was like, yeah, we got silver.
No, see, me as a track person that
Novice brain.
works on that,
Novice
sometimes
brain.
I'd work with literally actually capturing races.
Yeah.
You know, just to give a little background. If anybody-
Fire.
Like, my eyesight, you watch enough, if you kind of can see a good enough angle and you understand and leaning and all that, as soon as he did it, I said, nah, I think he won. And as soon as it happened, I said, nah, I know he's worried, but I said, I think he won that race. I'm actually pretty...
Is it like is it the torso?
It's the torso.
Okay.
It's the torso and where he came from. You watch, like I said, if you watch thousands of races and you get a good enough angle, you could got a better eye than the average person.
Got you.
So I was like, I think he won that race. And
definitely
wrestling,
did.
because I
Because
literally
I had
will do
Jamaica
the
on
like,
that one because he looked like he had his Usain Bolt trot on while he was running.
Nah, he was
They
killing it.
almost look like they not running fast. I don't know how they do that. The gallop they have,
Just
It's
excellent
nuts.
form.
It's fun. Yeah,
Your
it's
form.
God damn, they don't even look like they running fast. They right there with it.
You
If
see
you
it in
got that
person,
form,
though.
yo, they don't waste no steps.
You
yo.
see the best pros in person, you be like, yo, these
Yeah,
people
it-
ain't human.
yeah.
Yo, like, they
I
not
can imagine.
human.
I can't imagine.
They're not human. The first person I ever saw, real quick sidebar, was Tyson Gay, like pin relays on the turn. I said, this don't look real.
He's been in the corner, yo.
That's really what I was
Tokyo drifting around the corner.
I was like, this
with
does
the wheels.
not look real. I was like, I didn't know it was possible your legs
That's
can
one
move that
thing,
fast.
That's why I knew I wasn't cut out for
I
track.
wish I had the wheels, man.
I knew I
had
wasn't
the
cut out
wheels,
for track because it
bro.
was like that with regular
I
people
used to
in high
like
school. For
watching
me,
it.
I'm like, I don't know how he hitting that corner like that.
Yeah, I
yo.
used to love watching it.
Tired
I was
as I don't know
damn,
what,
bro.
yo, this
I'd
dude
be
is
out
in
there
shape.
jogging. I'd be like, damn, how they be bending them corners
Yo,
like
ninth
that?
grade was crazy in track. That was the first time I ever got woke up in my sleep with a Charlie horse. Like, yo, I couldn't.
That's what Mike
and
learned.
I
I
know how
gotta
to
drink
stretch
more
that
water.
shit back then. I was, yo, it was bad, yo. I started to crawl to your room.
But I've been hearing a lot
Army
of
style.
overall to the Olympic because we spent a lot on this topic. I'm looking
Nah,
forward.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
I'm looking forward to any kind of like either documentary or something that's going to come out because there's been a lot of controversy that's been going on behind the scenes, and a lot of this stuff is new, man. Like seeing these different countries win and shit like that. Like this will be a good documentary. I've been going to see
it's
the
just
2024
a lot of athletes.
Olympic doc, yo.
Well, they focusing more on different sports in different places. Which
Well,
is why
it's
we
really-
need to focus on handball.
It's really the coverage we got. We never had nothing like what we got right now with the
Yes,
YouTube. We got
wow.
YouTube.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
and him do the YouTube TV
The
thing.
4-way split screen. I be
Yeah,
watching
that was
everything.
fire.
Wake
God.
up at 5 in the morning,
was
doing my
fire.
You
push-ups,
could have
looking
4
like,
different
yo,
things on at one time.
4.
Oh,
It was fire.
incredible. I'm watching
yeah.
fencing, horse equestrian, judo, and gymnastics.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
It's
on,
great.
man.
It's great. You just
And then you can, go, if you want to go zoom in on one, you can come back
click it,
out.
yeah.
it's fire.
And because the way-
YouTube TV y'all did that, bro.
And the way it's set up, even if you go click in and zoom in on one, if you go back to the other one, you miss something, you're still allowed to rewind
Yes.
back to the
Yes.
other joint.
Yes.
So it's hard, yo.
It's greatness. It's
incredible.
It's greatness, yo.
Don't
we
go
honestly
up on
don't
us.
deserve that.
Don't go up on us, YouTube.
They are
please.
after this presentation.
Or I mean, we on here. Like, can y'all let us know how we get a little discount? Or something?
Yeah. Let us be the spokespeople for y'all got us watching handball.
I be watching
taekwondo.
that.
I had the taekwondo on this morning, the rock climbing. That's crazy. Yo, did you see how quick they be getting up that wall?
Sprinting up the wall.
Bro, you remember Dad used to take us to the arcade spot in like Towson or Timonium or
I
something back
remember
in the
that spot.
day. And like, yo,
I
you
used to
remember
be
how hard
scared.
it was to climb that wall?
I ain't had no upper body strength though. That was really the issue.
Oh, okay, all right. But they,
I'm
they,
good now. I think I can get it, but I don't
They
think
was
I can get it.
climbing that joint
Not
like
fast.
Caesar.
Not fast.
They
by
was
any
like
means,
Caesar.
yeah.
My man,
Y'all
they
look
was
like
sprinting
apes
up
on
that
that
joint.
joint.
Yo,
No disrespect.
just the athleticism in all them sports is just incredible. Like the badminton was excellent. The
Before-
table tennis.
My bad. Before we exit the Olympics, did y'all see the 2028, it looks like flag football is coming. Oh. I sent it in the what's the name?
I didn't know that was real. Like I didn't know.
I'm
like,
assuming it said next up LA 2028. But what's even more interesting to me was the person who was promoting it was Jalen Hurts. So I'm like,
I
are
like
NFL
it.
players getting involved?
I'm not gonna say this. I got some information off the pod we could talk about. That's interesting. We might need to think about something. Like, I didn't know there might be something
Garrett,
coming up.
I need you to get in shape, yo. You could be the flag football linebacker out there.
Respectfully to Garrett, if Jalen Hurts is promoted,
Yeah, it's gonna be
like they got
everybody,
NFL
yo.
players. If that's the case,
Yeah, you just gotta get
yo,
the
we should win
fastest
gold
players,
with no
yeah.
issues.
They
yo.
have the
Ultimate goal.
I think it's who's Brianna Stewart and it's one more. They partnered up for a 3-on-3.
Oh yeah, for the league.
That's because of these leagues that are. They literally had it in the Olympics.
Yeah,
so
the
there's
Olympics
a
got
reason.
mad
It's-
criteria
It's
to
gonna
qualify.
like we said, they got.
and you got to talk to Ice Cube.
They got to hit
that's
Cube.
a fact. You
In
got
LA, come
Hit
on,
up
there's
Ice
no
Cube.
way you don't get
Please,
Ice Cube.
You got to
for the
hit
next
Ice
one.
Cube
Please.
for the next one.
But yeah, if the NFL
And accept his offer. Ice Cube made an offer
yes
against
He said
the
fly
winners. He was like, fly you out. Y'all get what? It was like 150. I think if y'all win.
Man, come out, man.
Come out.
Get that
Come out.
bread, yo.
Come out, get this work
Get
from
cooked.
Mike Beasley
bag.
out there.
Yeah, get cooked.
Yo, Mike Beasley's
would
highlights.
Shake off on the 3-on-3.
Golly, why is he so nice at the? Yo, I know he's nice at the ones, but it's
One-on-one, yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Bro, he can
It's
hoop.
kind of ridiculous.
He
yo.
can hoop. Like the NBA is a different game. Like
You think he would
can
wanna
hoop. He
do
go
it,
to
though?
anybody court and fry. Why not?
Why not?
Go back and win gold.
Have you ever?
be
Have
in
y'all ever
commercials and
watched?
stuff.
You ever watched him talk
Yeah,
like in an interview?
I have.
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
But you gotta think like life.
And it's not saying anything. I just don't think he would be interested.
But
in
you
that.
gotta think like in life, people.
But it
evolve,
would prove
you
him to be
feel
the
me?
best in the world
Yeah.
at the
At
ones.
that, yes, yo.
Yeah, we need him in there. We
Yeah,
need
we need
Beasley
you in
in
there
there,
like
bro.
Beasley.
'Cause I think they
They
said
that man a
flopped on
menace.
that. That's why we lost,
Bro.
Yeah.
How y'all let the ladies get bronze? Y'all couldn't even get in the qualifications.
I never disrespect Mike Beasley because I remember when Mike Beasley came out and people was like arguing me down because I had Derrick Rose go to the Bulls and Mike Beasley went to I think the Heat, and bro, I was having full out arguments with people because like Mike Beasley was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like he
Kansas
really
State.
ridiculous, yo.
He was cold.
His
College
athleticism,
was cold, yo.
both as far as offense and defense. Should have translated to more, but it's like, yo, he still can come back. To come back
He had
and
a
get
lot.
goal,
Like he's
that would be
done
hard.
interviews. He had a lot he was dealing with outside of basketball.
And that makes
caused
sense.
it.
That makes sense. But your athleticism was crazy.
But I need
bro.
you on the Olympic stage now.
Yeah.
28, my brother.
3-on-3s.
Yeah.
I don't
Get you
care
a
how
gold,
old you are. You need to
LA,
be out there.
Get you a gold. Yeah.
You need to
I
be
like
out
that.
there representing the nation. We
Yeah.
need you.
Yo, did y'all see Skip? So Skip Bayless is officially
His last day.
out of there.
Yes.
No,
Did
no
y'all
fanfare.
see? He's
No
he
fanfare.
blames. He said he's disappointed because he blames being pushed out of FS1. Because remember, he was leaving, right? We always like, no, he got clipped on not fixing his feud with Shannon Sharp.
I saw that, yo, on the
What
Discord
are they
when you
supposed to
sent
fix
that.
if
Yeah.
you're the one that was
Y'all know what that is, Skip? That's a lack of accountability,
lack
bro.
of account?
Exactly what I was about to say.
Boy, we preached that how many times?
Gotta have
That's
it.
a lack of
You're too
accountability,
old.
Skip.
I seen that. You seen Michaela, the one I was talking about when we started talking about the gymnastics, maybe an episode or two ago. The woman that was talking trash about the gymnastics team
That blocked everybody.
Oh yeah.
that blocked everybody. She now
Lack
came
of
out.
accountability.
She came out recently and is now blaming. Not really blaming, but she's saying she needs Simone Biles to come out and stop the cyberbullying
Oh, yeah, I
from
seen that.
happening to her and all.
Lack of accountability, bro.
How is that her?
Lack of accountability.
That's you on you. You said them statements. Nobody
Some people
told you
don't
that.
hold themselves accountable in
Skip.
life for their decisions.
The
Skip.
way you
Come on,
you
Skip.
the things he did throughout his life in that medium is incredible. But you know what I mean? Everything
Yeah.
runs its course,
Yeah,
bro.
and you got money. Like,
And how
yo,
you
just
treat
chill.
people is a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's really gonna trickle down. It has a
Yeah.
trickle down effect, man. Some people didn't like him; they just couldn't get him out because he was the guy. Now they had no reason to keep you. Yo.
Skip, you
got
had
it.
the power to fix that.
Facts.
I had the power to Skip. Who else? You.
And I feel like low key Shannon's so big right now.
They gonna smoke
Whereas
us in
though
the
like
comments.
like
I don't care.
why
I'm
would
hyped.
Skip
I can't wait to
care to
read it.
mend that
don't know
relationship? Because just
nothing
the way
about
he used to be
Skip.
talking to him was like, yo, you don't respect me as a man at the end of the day.
he
Like,
was
yo,
wilding him, yo.
like I don't
It was evident.
like I've argued with people about sports, anything like that, but I never got so disrespectful. It's like, yo, you talking to me kind of crazy, like where
I never got how he was.
I feel insulted. Like
I guess
if
he
this
he
was
got that
outside,
from the first take days
I
because
would
he
be
used to be
threatened.
brazen against anybody that came up there. It was really his stage, and I think he just kept that mind frame. It's just that, you know what I mean? The biggest thing that really messed him up was the fact that these athletes started really coming out here and making these little different mediums to where people can go talk and say what they need to say, or maybe start commentating like how he commentates on a daily basis or a weekly basis or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
That is going to kill you. Because now, why do we need to hear from him? I can go listen to Jeff Teague or somebody like that. I don't know. I would much rather listen to Jeff Teague or somebody in NBA talk.
People started saying, "Who is this?"
Exactly. You now have to ask yourself, who is this? Why are we listening to Skip when we got,
Come on, Skip.
I have Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells on the couch together doing a podcast. Can you imagine if we had that back when they were playing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And like you said, when you've been in it that long, when you see like it is what it is and stuff like that, and it's accepted now and it's getting watched,
That
like
too.
you gotta know you can't compete with that, bro. Like
That was another
these
one
are
that-
people that have been assimilating for years, but now they have at their own platform. Of course, people are
FS1,
gonna watch that.
they up there watching just like Zay was saying a
Bro,
few
if
episodes.
I notice every sports show is trying to like get saucy now, like
Yes.
where they real lax. You remember how what was it called? The Rome, what was the Jim Rome?
Oh, Jim Rome, yeah.
Bro, that was like a CNN like show, super serious, like formal suits on.
I wouldn't say it was formal.
Well, not Jim Rome, but it was-
to me.
it was
Jim
more
Rome was the
formal than
first
that.
person to have a lot of the wild stuff happening.
Yeah.
I would
Jim
say
Rome was the
a
first
better
one.
thing to look at
One of
is-
the first ones.
Yeah, you're right.
I think our boy.
I'm trying to think.
It just looked
cold
professional,
pizza,
like the
cold
setup
pizza.
was-
Then
I
something
think
like
our
that.
boy that said what's the name was a cornball brother. I think he would be good right now. I think he would be okay right
my
now.
gosh,
yo.
I don't know why I can't
And
think
that
of
makes
his
me
Robert
sad,
Griffin?
yo. No, he
No.
called Robin Griffin that, but
He
that
does
was
the radio joint now.
Yeah, he has a. I'm not diminishing what he's doing and hope he's
Rob
doing
Parker,
well.
Rob Parker.
But they got him out of here.
Yeah, they got him out of here.
His swiftness.
He said
yo.
that during his contract
It was-
year. You don't say that.
It
during
was
your
terrible
contract.
move. It was a terrible decision at that time. But I
Thank
think he
you.
gets that off now. I think he can get that off.
might be.
You can
I think he'd be all right.
It's a lot more.
Because
you
what
can
they would
offer
do
them.
is they would just bring Robert on there. Because Robert's on there now. He's on ESPN.
And
now.
Robert Griffin, yo, don't you ever post nothing with you taking a croissant down
Yo,
like
the
that.
croissant
Yo.
double pick was crazy. First off,
Yo.
who convinced you to take that pick?
was crazy.
Was
You
that
know who
your
convinced him to
decision
take that
or your
pick.
wife?
Hey,
Are you crazy? You know who convinced him to
Bro, don't take pictures like that,
that
bro.
was a
You could have just enjoyed the croissant, yo, without a photo overlooking the Eiffel Tower, bro.
Yo, it's so crazy because I be like, okay, Robert, I ain't here and there, and I be rocking with him stuff. And then all
He
of a
was
sudden,
doing some good stuff
he'll
with the
do
track
something, and I'm
world.
just like, Rob, what are you doing?
He was doing some good highlights of the track world. I enjoyed
and
that.
you saw-
His
you saw
breakdowns.
everybody was talking about he had the cornrow fade, but it was no blend to the fade, yo. That's crazy.
You only get that off when, and I'll leave it at that.
Why, yo, no blend to a fade is crazy, bro.
You getting that?
I
when
think
you-
at Supercuts, they
That's what
probably
I'm
blend
saying.
your
If
fade.
you going to Supercuts,
they might even blend it at Supercuts, yo.
You
It's
think
hard
so?
to find. He might be cutting that himself, yo.
I don't think they got the blend.
I be rocking with.
It's got every barber knows how to do a taper.
Yeah, you gotta know how to do it.
Yeah,
would hope
it's like,
so.
yo, that's
Maybe
like
he ain't get it done. Maybe
Nah, he going to Supercuts.
bro. It's gotta be worse than Supercuts,
My
yo.
dog is trash, bro.
I'll be rocking with him for the most part because he be defending Lamar.
I think he knows how to do that.
He be defending Lamar.
Oh yeah,
He knows track. You know, I love somebody who knows something about track.
yeah. I saw it. I just mentioned it.
And then he be watching it locked in on the WWE. So he be having some stuff I'll be liking, and then every now and then he be like, "Yo, Rob, what are we doing?"
It just does too much.
I feel like
He
he,
might
be doing
just
that
not
for-
care, though.
I
He
feel like
might
no.
just not care.
I also
I
feel like he be
I
doing it
think
for
he's
clicks sometimes.
definitely
Yeah.
doing it for the clicks. He knows what he's
He
doing.
know what he's doing.
Yeah.
That picture looks crazy.
Yo, no
Even
taper on
Torrey
the
Smith
fade is
retweeted it. It
crazy.
was like they gonna kill you on.
No taper on the fade
That's a
braids.
fact.
is
We gotta
wild.
kill him,
No
man.
taper on any fade is crazy.
While taking the croissant to the esophagus.
Yo.
Look that
I
croissant.
saw, yo. It made me
pocket.
uncomfortable,
OD,
yo.
man, mad flaky crust.
Yeah.
OD.
Yeah, that scene definitely gonna be in the that photo is gonna be in the background in the next Deadpool film for sure, yo.
I don't even know if we got any more. We got anything?
I got
else?
one more thing because
Yeah.
it was like the big joint that randomly happened this week, and it seemed like it's spiraling. Drake dropped 100 gigs worth of just videos and music, trying to see where it stick, yo.
Yo.
It was great. It's like, I think the video total, because somebody's going to do it. They put it all together. It was like 17 hours.
Jeez.
And a bunch of songs, yo. It's like, people like, yo, each day that passes, he's proving Kendrick more and more right. Yeah. Then they saying he's releasing a single or whatever.
He put like 3 songs
Atlanta
up.
rappers.
He put 3 songs up.
He need that check balance. It's crazy, right?
It's Lotto.
He's just Lotto, Thug, and I think 21.
Yeah, it's up. It's up there. It's called 100 gigs on.
I swept through it and looked at some stuff.
He dropped a little B compilation
It's
tape.
like three songs on there.
Oh, I thought it was like mad.
No, it's mad songs. Like
this
100
one
gigs on it's like 100 gigs.
Oh yeah, that's mad songs.
Yeah,
but what he released
and videos,
on
behind the scene videos.
On Apple
Some of the
Music
behind the
is
scene,
3.
I like behind the scene stuff when they talking about like they showing like songs that he made and like Take Care.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's kind of weird because it's like, dang, I feel like you could have packaged this as a documentary. Maybe.
Yeah, they
like,
should have did
it
that.
Just was
Tried
weird.
to sell that to us.
It's
on
a
Netflix
lot of footage,
man.
dog, and just songs. It just seems weird that. But it seems like you just kind of like, I gotta throw stuff out there.
Scrambling, bro.
It looks like
It's because they not like us is still super popular. Like now, like usually songs, you gotta think in this era.
That is true. This
songs
song has
dwindle
been
like
going.
quick. If it's not a TikTok hit, it dwindles out quick. Like we'll be like, oh, that's hard, and then it's like, yo, it's the next. It's literally the microwave era. For a song to stick now for months, it's crazy.
Everybody that said, who thought like with some common sense said he should just go away.
Yeah.
Build up the anticipation. Build up people missing it. Just disappear. He's done the opposite.
I said,
like
cut off the cornrows. Start singing, yo.
Honestly, if even though I respect Mr. Hotspot, if he dropped that joint, that would have been a good one to drop.
He don't even really need to like, yo. You remember when he used to be in his ultra R&B bag? Like, go back to that Marvin's Room type vibe.
Or that.
Like, yeah,
well,
like,
he's supposed to be. He now
that'll never lose.
At that concert where he was at, that him and Party Next Door coming out with a joint album, which is like,
all right. That's a good idea.
But the problem is, some people like, dog.
Too late, bro. Party
should have been there. That people,
ultra late.
People been said you took a lot of his sauce. It's like it feels like you only doing it now because you scrambling, yo. That's why it's like he should just took time off and probably should just waited to the fall.
Nah, Kendrick moved.
Maybe
September.
His
birthday is in September.
You know,
or November.
October's
very
like
long.
October.
He should have just waited till around.
Yeah, October. He could have dropped
the
it.
banger.
Could have dropped us with some crazy October's very own EP or something crazy like that. We'd have been like, oh man, Drizzy back.
But instance, like to just do a quick comparison because I start watching WWE again. Anybody in the comments that might watch both, because every time I go somewhere, you find out more and more people be watching WWE whether they say it or not. Like I had a full-fledged conversation yesterday at the game. We'll talk about that later.
That's hard.
Everybody around me was talking about it once one person mentioned it.
Yeah,
so anyway,
that's how anime was back.
So once I mentioned it, anybody who knows, like the dude Roman Reigns came back. One of the biggest stars, if not the biggest in the WWE. WrestleMania, because of his long reign, people wanted to see him finally lose to this guy named Cody. Anyway, I'm not going to get too deep. He lost. Cody had his moment, still mad popular, running numbers up. But they kept him out all the way until SummerSlam. So like 5, 6 months, somewhere in that range. That's how long it takes to get to SummerSlam. And he came back for that. And yesterday, first time on SmackDown, people like went ballistic.
Yeah.
And now he's went from a person who is the most hated to the biggest, what they would consider a babyface, the most, like the biggest, like cheered for a person in the, like it's OD. I'm gonna show y'all a clip. It's OD the response he's getting.
I've seen,
and that's why, prime example, Drake should have just disappeared.
Yeah, Drake ain't.
People gonna remember.
He's from the Rock.
Drake been. You gotta think. Drake been in the forefront of like the star shit.
Roman is a part of the Rock's legacy, isn't he? Or something.
The whole the Samoan dynasty. Yeah. It's a lot going on with that. But yeah,
I gotta get back into it, man. I'm behind.
It's hard,
like
yo. It's hard.
I'm about to just jump in, man. I just about to jump in and start following.
I wanted to touch briefly because I know we got work to do today, but I just wanted to touch briefly on music because I did tap into a few things and we haven't really got to that in a while. But last week I listened to Kanye, Ty Dolla $ign, and Future and all them Vultures 2. I would say overall it's not a great project, but it is a couple of bangers on there. Like, bro, it's a song on there called Fried. And that's the one where when I played it the other week for you before the Terrence Crawford fight, I was like, this sound like if the Wicked Witch of the West, her goons was like chanting in the background.
Yeah.
Then Lifestyle.
It sounds like a lesser version of Carnival. It don't sound bad, but it's just like they did Carnival at a higher level.
Yeah,
That's how I felt about it.
yeah. I like Lifestyle.
I haven't listened.
I'm gonna be honest.
You wanna live this lifestyle.
Normally,
It's super basic.
Normally, I would be like, I'm gonna check it out because I did that with the last one. But
At least listen to 530.
I started it. I listened to 530. That's another reason I stopped listening.
Oh,
to
you
it.
didn't like it?
It's a demo album. It's not even finished.
Oh.
Yo, the first verse of 530 is hard. The beat and everything. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because he just
But
started.
I actually heard.
That's one with that little.
I
That's
heard
when he
that
just started
song.
mumbling at the end.
He's just
I forgot.
it's a
He mumbles for like
reference
2.5
track.
minutes at the end.
He did the
With the
first.
soulful track in there, with the soulful
Yeah,
singing.
Soulfire.
Oh yeah, I
Half
know
of
what
it
you're
is
talking about.
completed,
I
and the
heard
rest
that.
of it is a reference track. I'm like, he keeps updating as I'm like, this. I'm not listening to it until it's finished.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't done.
You could tell, like the mixing. A lot of the stuff is. I'm like, I'm not even wasting my time, yo. Not wasting my. But 530, I heard like
530 would have been so great.
'Cause when
Like,
people
that
was-
could have been like one of the songs.
I saw
I'm
people
cool.
talking it up. I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to it. As soon as I heard
didn't
the
listen
beat,
to
I was
the
like,
whole
oh, that
Vultures,
beat, and
though.
that joint
The
was
first
leaked
one.
already. I was like, it was leaked already. Portions of that song.
Oh,
Like, so I was like,
I didn't know that.
So I heard a full. I was like, complete the album. Though. There's a lot of rumors going on about him right now, and I don't even want to get into that stuff about what he may not be doing substance wise. And it's just that's like, Doug, if it's not gonna be completed, if y'all not, it's not proper, things ain't moving straight. I don't care. Get it done now.
Did y'all listen to Doing It For Me?
Is that Larry's?
Yeah, Larry.
Oh, I didn't know.
June
I knew it
joint.
was coming. I didn't realize.
Not yet.
Oh,
I'ma
it is. It
listen.
was the 9th, right? It came out.
I'm
the
gonna
9th.
listen when I get
Yeah, I'm
home.
gonna listen to it.
I gotta give y'all 2 tracks off of there that I really really enjoy.
always love Larry.
Real Talk Part 2 and 3-piece, yo.
Oh, he made a real talk part 2.
I'm like, bro, Ultra's
out today.
30. I was in the whip. So this lets you know how great this project is. I was on 695 between Liberty Road and Route 40 in the morning, rush hour traffic. And I wasn't bothered, bro. It's that good, yo.
Yeah, you got to get that dynamic for the world, though.
For the
A lot of
world,
people don't know
that's
that,
a
man.
heavy traffic section. That's like passing 83 on the other side of 695. And then like when you near Paring Parkway and all that stuff.
Because he's just not
Yeah.
used to driving. It's like these are normal
I be
traffic.
annoyed, bro.
It's normal traffic patterns. Unfortunately.
me off,
You just got to get back into the
I'm mad
groove.
at.
I've been out the groove. For
It
so long.
sucks, man. I'm not going to lie. It never
Been
gets
out the
good.
groove for
No,
so
it's
long.
bad when you entering.
I've been out the groove for
downtown
so long.
Baltimore.
When it's crazy,
the
I'm
rush
like,
hour's
yo,
the worst,
wow, yo.
It's never good, man.
Yeah, but Larry, I don't. I want to talk about that next week. I actually want to give it a full.
All right, we'll do a full
Give it the
breakdown of
respect
it because
it
I
deserves.
really,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
did
yeah.
like that project.
Yeah, I didn't get to it. Just been.
I listened to it like 1.5 times, and I was like, "This is very good." But it's like he puts out so much great music consistently. I said it to Rich on the phone. He gave me like currency from like 2010 to like 2015 vibes when it was just like, bro, everything he put out is gonna be some. Or 09 to 2015 vibes.
I just want him to get a big hit. He deserved a
Yeah.
big time top 40 hit.
Some of those some rappers like him know in his bag. They don't want that. They just like, I'd rather just move units and just
I
do
don't know
me.
if he don't want that. I just sometimes you're not focused on it. But
Yeah.
Larry would take a massive hit though. He about
He
that paper.
deserves
yo. It's
one.
paper. Yo.
He
Like,
definitely
He deserves one now.
Yeah, he
And-
deserves
and his melodic singing type stuff with the rap is crazy.
I think he.
But he is comfortable out there. You can
Yeah,
tell he's
yeah. I don't
comfortable.
think
He
he's
making
worried about. I'm
bread.
going to chase a hit.
Yeah.
Which
I think he's just
respect.
waiting
yeah,
for
he's
it.
just making dope music.
kinda keep
I think
making
he.
it till
And I
later.
also feel like he not one of them ones that's going like, cause he's like currency type guy. Like when they making enough on their own, they feel like they're not going to do anything that's like ultra weird to their self principle to like be like
Got
at
morals.
this level. Yeah.
At this point, he
Principles
honestly
they
just
stand
needs
on.
something
Yeah.
to just strike on like TikTok or something like that. Just has sometimes
Yeah.
organic, or just align yourself with an artist that's big enough, and not force it. But like sometimes some of those type of people, they get with the right artist that they got good chemistry with, and the hit just become a hit, and he's a part of the hit, and then more people realize him, and then that's how it kind of happens. So
Yeah.
I feel like at some point he's gonna be fortunate.
I
But
feel
just
like-
keep making that fire music. It's
Once he really dropped that one super hit though, people gonna pretend they was there the whole time. Cause like now that I think about it, like every song he has had like songs that if he had the right light on him should have been ultra hits, bro. Like
he definitely
Bro.
got something that could have been crazy.
if you remember even 4 Deep, like it was all kind of smooth stuff. Like yo, way back like 2016.
LeBron. fake rap one of his songs and
Yeah.
come on, help him out, man.
Man said Glass House knocking. I
Fake
got raps in my
rap one of
pocket.
He got to get
Glass
LeBron
House
on
knocking.
that.
Yes,
Got to get
yo.
LeBron on that next season.
With the camera on his face moving in and out aggressively,
30
only knowing a third of the
days,
words.
30 days.
30 days.
30 days.
Yo, that was so
That would be
fire.
hard.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Just get LeBron. I'm him.
30 days.
30 days is
30
that's a top 5 song out of play
30
for him.
That song is
days.
amazing,
30
yo.
days. Yo, that's so hard, bro.
Yo, that song
One thing
is
before we
hard.
get up out of here, you got any more music?
No, I'm not even gonna keep going crazy because we at
Y'all
at the
watch
hour mark.
Umbrella Academy?
I didn't see it. I did see the first 3 seasons though.
Yeah. I won't say anything then. I don't want to
What's
spoil it.
happening?
I just was not. I'm not happy. I'm just gonna say that I'm not happy.
You be early.
I didn't watch the whole thing,
'Cause it
but I'm
just dropped,
about
like,
almost
like
through
Monday,
it.
right?
And it's a few things that I like in there, but this was. I ain't like it. We'll get to it once I guess you check it out.
I'm gonna
so
check
you
it
can
out.
tell
I'm
me
gonna check it out this weekend. And we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Again, we got 320 episodes of Coach Class Pod. Continue like, rating, and subscribing.
Is it?